Welcome back to the Crypto Report. We are live from Nashville, Tennessee, Bitcoin Conference 2024, my friends. Welcome back.
It's good to see you guys. Pretty excited about seeing some of these big speakers, seeing if there's actually some motion that gets put into place for this cryptocurrency asset class, or if it's just a bunch of pandering. We'll have to see.
Is Bitcoin going to be the reserve asset of choice for the United States government? That is the big question. Do you think, okay, what are the percentage chances in your mind for Donald Trump on Saturday to come out and announce? That's the rumor, right? That's the big rumor.
Yeah.
We usually buy the rumor, sell the news. It looks like we're selling the rumor right now. Are we gonna buy the news?
Well, if you ask me my percent chance that he's actually going to come out and say that he's going to make Bitcoin a reserve currency for the U.S., I think there's a good chance he does say that, maybe a 50% chance. But the real question is he just saying it, and will he be able to implement it? That's much more of my percentage chance on that is much smaller than the chance that he says it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, what about him saying it? Because politicians say, and rarely do, some do more than others, but saying it would be bullish, I think. If he said it,
sure, yeah.
boom, we're right back out of this little rut, and we'll talk about the price action. You see the title of the stream is Bitcoin Conference, Sell the News event, and that is something that we need to discuss here. We just got to our Airbnb, and so, we got a couple things to discuss with you guys before we actually get to this conference for the first time on this journey. But I don't know, for me, I'll start with the Trump thing. If he's gonna say this or not, percentage chance if he says it, I'll give him a 10% chance.
10% chance?
10%.
I think more.
You think more?
Yeah. I think there's a 30 to 50%
Whoa!
chance. Yeah, that he
Whoa!
says it. Yeah.
I thought I was the perma bull. Whoa!
Yeah, I
boy.
mean, just when you're in Rome and these politicians want to get their vote and they want to have the crowd cheering for them, and what are you going to do? You're obviously going to say the things that people want to hear, and that's kind of what I expect to have happen.
He could say it. He might bounce around the idea and be like, "Yeah, we're gonna do some things with Bitcoin. We're gonna do some things."
Hey, Israel, what's going on, man? I saw you got some nodes, and I'm gonna throw that out there, guys. That there is a node sale right now. I think there's only about 1,000 nodes left. If you want to capitalize on that, they're nodes for real-world assets, creating real-time liquidity. It's pretty fascinating. I don't think we have a link down below this, but
check out our Twitters.
Yeah, check out our Twitters, or there's some videos we posted as well on the Lumia hypernodes that are pretty exciting.
Yeah, I know we've reposted each other a couple times because we got 10 of those ourselves. I know you got some, Israel, so shout out to you. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. So I guess let's chit chat about
price action.
Yeah, last night I was going to bed. We had a 8 a.m. flight. It was early.
Yeah.
I was up at 4:45 this morning. So I got to bed early. I was right about to turn out the lights, and I saw a tweet from Black Sea, this great social media Twitter influencer. I really like this guy, let me tell you. And he said, it was a screenshot of Ethereum at $3,100. I was like, what?
Yep.
I saw you tweet that out, and I was like, I didn't even see the price action.
The dump before the pump, the iconic Bitcoin conference, the biggest conference in the world. Whenever there's a Bitcoin conference, it's usually bearish. It's usually
so
bearish.
Weird.
Even when you have key leading politicians coming to speak about crypto, it's still a sell the news event. But that being said, I want to emphasize, I think it really is a sell the news event, but a dump before the pump. I do expect a large move to the upside sooner than people expect. I want people to feel that they're shaken out. I think that we need to wait for people to feel that way before we get that next move to the upside.
Yeah, I mean, I think we are right at this moment in time. Every Bitcoin conference, it seems, has just been a crazy... It's always some kind of slip, but it's never a massive crash either.
No.
It's this weird 63K was this little bottom that we had. Now, I think we can go to 60K. I've been on my live streams. I've been showing a lot of the charts you guys have been watching, and I've been talking about how we could still tap down to 60,000, 800, 60,000, 900, maybe 61,000 as because we're still in this wedge. And then for Ethereum, I was saying, hey, we could tap down to maybe even 2,900. And so
Sure.
it got close. Like Bitcoin
I
is
think-
63 and Ethereum at 3,100. That's like getting on its way. We might not go all the way down to those levels, but
Yeah, my price targets are a little bit higher. I think that 62,000. I think that there's a chance that we already wicked down to the local bottom, if you want to call it. It's not even a local bottom, but to the bottom of this range where I think, okay, we're probably going to be bouncing from this as a sell the news event. I think 62,000 is, there's a gap, guys. There is a CME gap. You know, I remember when we were pumping off of the news of the attempt on Donald Trump that happened, and we saw the big move to the upside. It created a big CME gap because it was over the weekend, and I remember people being super bearish saying, oh, but the CME gap, it has to fill. And I remember tweeting out saying, guys, don't rain on my parade. Like, we're pumping right now. But, yeah, CME gaps usually need to get filled, and if we see daily candle closures below and around 62,000, it's filled. It's
I
filled.
wouldn't be surprised. So right now, what? We are on the 25th, 26th of the month?
Yes.
25th of the month. So this month is coming to a close here soon. Next week, in the middle of the week, it will be, I think Thursday is the 1st. And so we are going to get this July monthly candle close. We're going to have the CME gap officially filled, probably, I would say. And this Bitcoin conference is going to be over. And I don't know. I mean, unless Donald Trump comes out on Saturday and says those magical words about it being the reserve currency, I just don't really see us getting a ultra pump until we're gonna. I think we're gonna still need a little bit more capitulation. I'm feeling the fear still. You know, we were more fearful in the fear and greed index. We are more greedy now, but I still think that.
When's the last time you looked at that? What did you see it at?
60.
60?
It was just
Wow, okay.
just flickering into the green yesterday.
Okay, yeah, 60's pretty greedy.
It was right
60's
between
pretty greedy.
yellow and green.
Yeah, but you know, fear and greed index is a good tool, but I will say that sometimes we'll sit in 80 to 90 for 6 months at a time.
Oh yeah, when we have this, you know, as long as the theory is true and we break through 3 trillion and we move to 4, 5, 6, maybe 10 trillion, as some people like Chris Marziak, the CEO of Crypto.com, are predicting for the overall market cap, we're gonna see a moment in time where Bitcoin runs for 4 months straight, 6 months straight, and it's just green, 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 green.
Israel said that he bought 6 of our nodes. That's pretty awesome. I wouldn't say they're not our nodes, but we did buy some. We're excited about it. But thanks, man. It's exciting stuff. I'm really excited to see how much passive income we can generate. And if it's anything like Gala Games nodes, at one point they were making $700 a day from that node, which cost $1,000 on the ground floor, which is pretty incredible.
I got a question for you, Israel. Are you earning Lumia yet? I'm very curious because we were looking at our wall. It looks like the Lumia is, I think it's starting to trickle in.
Yeah, it's locked right now,
Yeah.
but if you want to take it out, you can, but you take a fee, and you might as well not do that because you're going to be gaining extra APY on it if you just hold it locked up.
But we're excited about that one for sure. Parath Mesh is asking, what can you buy with Bitcoin? Well, I could tell you most recently, Ferraris in Europe. There's one for you, and a lot of other things. I think some professional...
I think it really depends on where you are in the world, to be honest. Some countries have adopted it much quicker than others, and hopefully we see the United States do that sooner than later. But in some countries, you can use it for everything. You can buy anything with it. You go to markets, people have their own... A lot of them use Strike, and it's basically you can just buy it just like using Squarespace or any other POS system.
Red Flag just said, a sleeping person is getting over 1,000 viewers and you guys only have 18 people. The world is a sad place. You guys are great. Well, Red Flag, I appreciate the comment. And the truth is the world is sleeping on crypto still. So this guy might be sleeping in 1,000 viewers, but I'm going to tell you this, only about 6 or 8%, it's somewhere in there, of the world owns any kind of cryptocurrency. So Red Flag, you aren't sleeping on crypto, and I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, why don't you guys like this stream, share it, and maybe we can get close to 1,000, maybe 1,000 views. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we got 29 viewers right now and 3 likes, and I think
hit that like button.
I think we got to do better than that. Carlos is asking, are we on Discord? Yes, if you're a member on our YouTube channel, you can become a member, and then if you are, you do get access to our private Discord. If you just got to link your Discord account to your YouTube account, and you're good to go. You'll pop in there. Israel said he has 164 Lumia rewards.
Yeah, very good.
Awesome. Well, it's about $164, right? Because I think
I think Orion is about $1.50 each. So yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. So the ORN token is what's going to be converted into Lumia.
Yeah.
I think that the price is going to be the same.
No, it is. Yeah.
So very exciting. That's pretty good for 6 nodes. $164 in, or more, almost $200 in 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Yeah, we're making some decent money on that as well. So I'm hopeful for this.
The nodes are really good and lucrative when you get onto them earlier before the price hikes, because after they sell the first 10,000, I believe they're going to start. What is the price structure?
Yeah, it's like after the first 10,000, after they sell each 100, the price is going to increase by $5 per 100 nodes that are sold. It's pretty complicated, and then there's like stair ladders up. I want to call out this comment. Armin Clark says, I'm buying my sovereignty with Bitcoin. That is something you can buy with Bitcoin, right? Mm-hmm. Freedom from the banks, just freedom for freedom from these institutions, which, don't get me started. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole today, okay? Oh boy, here we go. What else we got going on? Is going to be VLumia first for 90 days. Okay, there you go. It's going to be VLumia first. So,
sure.
Okay, you've been doing your research, Israel. I love it.
Good.
I love it. But no, so we just got to our Airbnb, guys. There's going to be a lot of speakers at this conference. Unfortunately, we're going to miss the big, most anticipated speech by Donald Trump on Saturday. We're flying out late Friday night, but we are going to go to the Karate Combat IFC
maybe we'll
fights.
see some of you guys there.
Yeah, if you guys are at the fights, we will be there. We ended up buying the VIP tickets, so hey, if you see us, wave Crypto Kip Black Sea, and we'll say what's up if you're around. Looking at we got G-Man in the chat. Shout out to G-Man. Shout out to Gothogo. Oh boy. And we got Servando Estrada in the chat, my friend.
I like seeing the familiar faces. I like seeing new ones. Yeah, guys, please hit that like button, share this. There's a sleeping person that has 1,000 views, and we only have like 5 views.
We need to get more viewers than the sleeping person. Right now, we got 35 of you guys watching. So
I can't believe there's somebody's live streaming them sleeping.
That's unbelievable. There are some of the most wild live streams on here. There's people that are just sitting there having a conversation, not even paying attention to the live.
Sure. Yeah.
YouTube's a crazy place, man.
Sure.
But you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
But I want to also talk about altcoins a little bit.
All right.
Because let's hone in here a little bit. Because altcoins right now are holding up relatively well, but I am seeing some selling off. I do expect, I want to throw this out there, guys. We have not seen the altcoin season yet in this cycle. We have not. We have not. All we've seen is a recovery off of the bottom of the bear market.
And Solana did a great job of that, and a couple other tokens did it as well.
Yes.
Caspo was an anomaly.
Yep.
It had a bull market in the bear market and kept going up. Mm-hmm. You've got a couple other tokens like Stacks, which makes sense to me because Bitcoin went up, and Stacks is kind of like the leveraged play on Bitcoin, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought some yesterday right before we crashed. It was perfect.
That's how it goes.
Which is fine. I just dollar cost average month to month. I don't really care about that volatility.
That's why dollar cost averaging for a lot of people, I would say for the majority of people, dollar cost averaging is the best strategy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that it's the best for everybody. Everyone needs to find what works out best for them, for their strategy. Like, I like to swing trade, and I also like to scalp as well. I like to do short-term trades and swing trades. My heavier positions are always swing trade, like through the cycles I like to trade. But a lot of people dollar cost averaging in. I'll dollar cost average in while the bear market, in my opinion, when I think the bear market is happening. But dollar cost averaging for beginners is by far the best strategy, in my opinion.
I think so. And, I do it. I am certainly not a beginner, and I still do it. And I swing trade. I leverage trade a little bit. If you guys want to leverage trade, we pinned it in the description for you guys. You can sign up for Blowfin. I got a lot of people that love, watch our Crow content on this channel. That is a place we've been talking through the bear market and into this bull market about where we can leverage trade Crow. You can leverage trade Crow on Blowfin, which is kind of cool. So if you're familiar with that price action, you feel comfortable with a particular token. They got a lot of the coins on that exchange. But even though I do some of that, my number one strategy is just dollar cost averaging in with my income and continuing to do so because, like you said, the altcoins still have not exploded yet. A couple great keynote speakers are going to be at this event. You've got Michael Saylor, you've got Kathy Wood, we've got Edward Snowden. That's going to be an interesting one. Who are you, besides Donald Trump? Everybody's excited to see that, that Donald Trump speech. Who are you probably most excited, and Robert F. Kennedy. Let's get the presidents out of here. Who are you most excited to see speak at this event?
Man, probably Kathy Wood.
Really?
Yeah. I want to see inside the mind of a risk-on asset hedge fund manager.
Especially with the ETH ETF, I guess.
Yes, I'm very curious, and I really hope that a lot of these speakers that, like Kathy Wood and Michael Saylor, aren't just here to pitch their ETF or MicroStrategy, but I am hoping that we can actually get into their mind, and it's not just one big ad for us to buy their ETF, which I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be. I think they're getting paid to be here, to be honest. So maybe we'll see actually into their mind, which will be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But Kathy Wood, what about you?
I'm excited to see Edward Snowden.
Sure.
I just, let's see. Let's just see, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I've never seen him in person. It's just kind of a different change up. Obviously, he just came out of, that whole situation, and let's see how it goes. I don't know.
Curious. Let's see what people are saying.
He wants to see our surroundings.
Nah, we can't do that.
We don't
right
have
now.
too much going on.
We can't do that.
We got a couple houses. There's some construction over there. Right now, we're at this penthouse, just waiting. After this live stream, we're gonna record a couple other videos for you guys. And
Carlos says a lot of people on my Twitter are calling it the bottom for BTC. Do you agree? What are your thoughts? I do think that right now there's a good chance that the bottom is in for this trading range. I definitely think that 52K, and talking in definites is dangerous, but I will say the probability that 52K is in the bottom of this trading range is highly likely, in my opinion. But I will say that right now, if you're talking about the move we're seeing right now, the CME gap at 62,000 is getting filled, and once that gets filled, I say, okay, now send it back up, in my opinion.
So wait, I want you to reiterate that for me and the people.
Sure.
52K, what about it?
52K is the bottom. Before the next leg up above all-time highs.
Do you think we're going there?
To 52K?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I don't. I think that.
But you think it is you're putting it in as a definite possibility, but you're saying that's essentially
the probability of 52,000 being the low for forever. Forever.
Okay.
Is highly. There's a high probability that is true. That 52,000 is Bitcoin will never go below 52,000 ever again.
You're never gonna get a price lower than 50. Maybe.
I think there's a high probability of that, and I know that is a bold statement, but I get behind it. I put my money where my mouth is, and next time we see price action around $50,000 after this next leg up, you're gonna see Black Sea layering in heavily.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get that until the next bear market, really. I don't know. We'll see. In terms of, answering your question.
Wait.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't mean that we can't get close to 52,000.
No.
But I don't think we're going below 52,000.
I think we can get down to 59.
Sure.
I think we can. I think we're going to really hit at be stuck at about 60, 61 for a minute. You're saying 62. I'm looking at like 60, 61. And we could wick to 59, 58 again, but I think we hang out if we go lower around that whole $60,000-$61,000 level, just because it's in that wedge that has been it's a huge wedge, and we broke down below the wedge. It was kind of invalidated, but then there was a smaller wedge that came below it. We broke back up into the bigger wedge.
Like a bear trap.
Yeah.
So far, it's a bear trap. I also do want to say that, hypothetically speaking, if that was a bear trap, then really we're not going to come below that. Hypothetically.
I just am amazed that Germany sold off $3.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, and we are back up to 66K.
Yeah, they messed up.
Well, my point is like, everybody's scared about the billions of dollars from Mt. Gox. I don't even know what the answer is of does anybody know exactly how many billions the Mt. Gox creditors are receiving? Because Germany sold $3 billion, and I'm going to say it couldn't be more than $200 billion. No way.
For
no,
Mt. Gox?
No way.
No,
way.
I think it's something around 16.
That makes sense. Something around 10 to 20 billion.
I'm curious if you guys know how much needs to be liquidated from Mt. Gox. I think it was 16 billion in total, but we could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's around that.
It can't be over that, in my opinion.
Something I wanted to say also, that guys, if you are a part of our private Discord, you would know that I've been saying to the private Discord members that, in my opinion, my eyes are on August right now, and I do think that the next 6 months are the most important time of this entire crypto cycle, where we're going to see big moves, and it might be all over by the end of the 6 months, in my opinion. I've been telling the private Discord members that we're probably going to see a shakeout before this move to the upside around this Bitcoin conference, and that, well, I'm getting ready, guys. I'm getting ready. I think that there is about 6 months left of this bull market.
I could see I've been saying 400 days. You know, I think it's 200 to 400 days.
Sure.
I think it's 200 to 400 days left, and that brings us right about to February, which is it's about 6 months.
6 to 8
months.
months.
Yeah, 6 to 8 months.
Sure.
Something like that. I could see that happening. Summers are hard.
Oh yeah.
Summers are hard. You see it right now. We've been stuck all summer.
The big money goes away on vacation, and the sell in May and walk away is not a saying for no reason.
I hate these sayings.
I know, yeah. Crypto Kip does
hate
not like the sayings, and I'm always in his ear saying, "Oh, bearish September. Oh, sell in May, walk away." And he's going, "No, no, no, no." But guys, when you look at it, there's some weight to it. There's some weight to it. There are reasons for these things. Like the sell in May, walk away is because all the hedge funds and the big money, they go away for the summer and spend time with their families.
They're golfing.
Yeah,
They're on
exactly.
that private Greece boat for
Sure.
2 weeks, you know, baking in the sun, floating in the Dead Sea.
What's up, guys? I'll see what's going on here.
Got some members in the chat. Shout out to BSS.
See, what do you think about the Ripple lawsuit, guys? Oh man, I wanna you talk about that.
Yeah, I've been doing some Ripple videos. Next time that you see here's the headline. Next week, the Ripple lawsuit's coming to an end.
Yeah, right.
Not financial advice. Open up a long on Ripple, and 2 days before the news is supposed to come out, or a day before the news is supposed to come out, take profit. Because there's going to be continuous news after news after news. The lawsuit's going to end. The lawsuit's going to end. It never ends. Eventually, it will end, but nobody's going to predict it.
How long have we heard that the lawsuits ended?
15 different times.
Yeah.
And they won like a segment of it, and that the SEC admitted that it's not a security or something. You know, there's always a little piece of news. Look, here's the deal. Whether the lawsuit's over or not, I am bullish on XRP. I do not like XRP, but I am bullish on it. I've been providing content to you guys on it because I know there's hype around this token. I want to give you guys some clarity as to what my thoughts are on the token. I don't like it because they want to do CBDCs with that coin, right? It's the banker's coin. I don't like that inherently. But in a crypto bull market, if you've got a top 10 coin and the overall market cap is going to go from 2.5 trillion to $10 trillion, the number 5, number 7 ranked token, it's going to pop off. Now, maybe it's not going to pop off as much as a Solana or whatever because it's going to be held back by the lawsuit. But just be aware of all this, okay?
I will also say that Ripple prints so much XRP, it's kind of disgusting if you look at the tokenomics. I'm not trying to FUD XRP, but they print, the inflation rate on XRP is a little too much for my liking. But like Crypto Kip said, I still am bullish on it. I still think it's going to go up in price. I still think there's money to be made.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. That was a good question. What else we got? We got John316 in the chat.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, brother. We got Crypto Sphene says Bitcoin is for noobs. Why Bitcoin for a 3x? Alt will get you 10 to 100x. Do you have any thoughts on that, Maxi? I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
I think that there are different times to hold different coins. I think that if you make your money with altcoins, where are you going to put it? Are you going to bring it to your bank, or are you going to put it into Bitcoin? I personally like to take my profits out of altcoins and put them into Bitcoin. But if you are trying to make your first $1,000, then maybe you should be putting your money into altcoins with a higher risk, higher reward. But when that $1,000 turns into, let's say, $1 million, do you really want to put your $1 million into a
dog with hat?
Yeah, a $5 million market cap coin, or do you want to put it into the hardest asset known to mankind right now, and that's Bitcoin? it really depends on your situation and what your goals are with your portfolio. That's my opinion.
I agree. I mean, look, most of my portfolio, 90+% of it is altcoins, but that's because I feel like I know the market, and the goal is to take profit into Bitcoin. In the bear markets, I accumulate Bitcoin only. I don't accumulate alts. I just don't accumulate alts in the bear market because typically Bitcoin pops off first, and then eventually altcoins kind of catch on. But it's it's an interesting point, and look, for some people they're not they're risk adverse and they're going to go for Bitcoin, and for some others they want altcoin profits, which is why we talk about it all.
Yeah, Crypto Fiend saying after alts boom, I'm getting property. Yeah, I've been taking profit along the way, guys, on the way up here, and yes, I did just say that the altcoin season hasn't happened yet, but I have been making good money. I bought at the bottom of the bear market, and so I've been making good money. And the profits I've been taking, I've been buying properties. I bought 2 investment properties, and I'm probably going to continue to do that. It's very important to diversify, and it really depends on what strategy lets you sleep at night and has the right risk tolerance for what you're looking for, and really if your mind can handle it. If you think that, okay, will be the most successful at making profit with this strategy or that strategy. It really depends person to person.
Absolutely. We got some Turbo fans. People love the memes. I know they love the memes.
Yeah, you can make good money with
You can make some good money. And we got Mrs. Crypto Kip in the chat. That's my wife. Give some love to Mrs. Crypto Kip in the chat. Hey, sweetheart. What's up? What's up, baby? So, guys, Bitcoin conference. Very excited. We're going to see some of these speakers. We're going to walk around to some of these booths, see what else is going on. We'll report back to you, kind of see who's here, who's not, in terms of exchanges, in terms of projects. I'm really excited to kind of see what's going on here. I kind of want to get to the conference.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're ready.
Guys, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this stream. Let's get over 1,000 views on this, more than the sleeping person that's live streaming. And also check out those awesome links we have down below, a $5,000 sign-in bonus to Blowfin. All you gotta do is sign up, trade, deposit, get a bunch of free money. That's all I got.
Hey, you know what? Michael wants us to bring us with.
Maybe
we might live stream at the conference tomorrow. I think maybe we'll live stream at the conference tomorrow. Okay, so come back tomorrow. We'll actually live stream from the conference outside. Maybe even walk inside if they let us do that. But that's all we got, guys. Yeah. I'm Crypto Kip.
I'm Black Sea. Thanks for watching, guys.
Till next time, guys. Smash a like, subscribe, and buy that dip, y'all.